What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back today on a beautiful, beautiful day. Glorious, heavenly day with this glorious sunset. And the moon, the almost full moon, right in front of me, staring me down. Or see what your angels, what your ancestors, what God, the Holy Spirit, the Divine Mother, what do you need to hear from them? What do you need to hear, period? Let's see. The Magician, Justice. The Justice Magician. Harsh truths coming out. Harsh reality coming out. Aligning to what it is that we truly want. New beginnings, Archangel Jeremiel, starting a new life, finding new purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Yeah. So there's a clear line between your old self and your new self. The old self has a lot of similar energy to each other, and it's a lot of it. A lot of lack, a lot of chasing. And this new self is very clear, very fun, very heavenly, exciting, dreamlike, everything that you could possibly want out of life. Very creative, like you're flying. This new life, you have wings. This new self, you have wings. It's freedom. It's completely opposite of the life that you lived. The life of being caged, the life of being restricted. This new life is completely free. You are in charge. You're the boss of your reality. Stand up. 7 of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. And 10 of Ariel. There's so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is family. But you are the frontier of what this family looks like. It's like drawing a line and being like, whoever aligns with this, whoever aligns with freedom, you could come along. But it's not something that you step over physically. This is not something that you do physically or something that you think about. This is a decision from the heart. A decision to cherish your heart. And Paris, France is definitely significant here. Number 21, the world, Archangel Michael. A very happy ending. Coming full circle. Spiritual growth and insight. So Archangel Michael is very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. You're probably very connected to Archangel Michael. He's been guiding you. He's been talking to you. And he could be one of your first mentors when it comes to spiritual connection, spiritual communication, telepathy, talking with a celestial being, an angelic being, a godly being. So he could have been your introduction to it. Your introduction to communicating with God. Because Archangel Michael makes it pretty obvious. If you're open to Michael, he'll be there. He's right there. Archangel Michael is a star, a warrior. He's bold. He's free. God has granted Michael freedom because his heart is known. God knows Michael's heart. So Michael could do or say whatever he wants. And people with heavy Archangel Michael energy, people who embody him, they could come across as perfectionists. They could come across as a complete master of their craft. But that's just because how obsessed they are. That's just their internal world being revealed. Archangel Michael is obsessed. He's obsessed with love. He's obsessed with life. He's obsessed with his craft. So he doesn't want you to be perfect. He doesn't want you to stress about being the absolute master of your craft. He doesn't stress about you having the absolute best dialect and speaking only the perfect of perfect words. No, in fact, he's actually the opposite. He actually wants you to be flawed. He wants you to be free. He doesn't want you pressured to be a monk, pressured to be any certain way. He wants you free. So say what you can't say. Do what you can't do. Make mistakes. Make huge mistakes. That's the luxury of being alive. That we can make mistakes. That we can be flawed. So, the thing about Michael, the thing about artists who embody Michael, it's what I just said. That's how they start. We all start with just being open, being free, saying the unspeakable. Then eventually, we start to do it the way we like to do it. We start to be strange so often that our strange actually looks pretty cool. Our strange actually looks pretty refined. And we don't make much mistakes because we've been doing it for so long, because we have an awareness that this is what we live for. We have an awareness that I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to make sure I'm the best at being myself. So, yeah, the whole essence of Michael, it's chariot energy. It's I'm going to move forward. I have no stress. All I have is faith in God, and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep creating. I'm going to keep sharing my gift. I'm going to keep shining. I'm going to keep being a light for the world because I love it. And that is how this energy reaches success, because it's not luck. It's will. So, every move you make, it has no certain outcome. It has no certain goal. Every move you make, you're not like, I want this out of this action. No, it's, I'm putting my faith in God, I'm enjoying my life, and I expect anything. I expect any miracle. I put in all my love into this action, and I expect anything out of it. I expect my life to be changed tomorrow. Eight of Raphael, there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. Yep. Just a reminder to go big. Aim the highest you could possibly aim. Aim the highest you could possibly aim, and even your failures will be better than the rest. Yep. And use your voice. Use your voice for protection. Your voice is your sword. So, if something comes up where you need to defend yourself, Michael's got you. I feel like for some of you, Michael speaks for you a lot of times. Michael, you just let go. If someone is pressuring you, you just let go when Michael talks. And sometimes it's bold as fuck. That's what I'm saying. He's bold. Sometimes it's like, it shocks them because that was the intention. Michael wanted to shock them. And you wanted to shock them. Well, you just wanted, it was defense. It's defense. It's like a predator comes to you and you protect yourself. And that's the luxury of being one with God. That you don't need to rely on your action. Yes, you can take action, and yes, your action will be blessed. But you don't need to. God's got you. Your angels got you, no matter what. Justice, karma is always served, no matter what. God has blessed you with discernment. Yeah. Anything else? Forgive. Forgive. All you got to do is forgive. Just keep on forgiving. You know, Aquarius, the enemy wants to control your mind, yeah. You know your truth. You know your highest excitement. Good work, welcome home. You know who's working against you, and you forgive them for your own sake. Divine order, bang, let them, wide open, sleep tight. Let them. Forgive them and let them. They could do anything. They could lock you away for 100 years, and you're still chilling. God's still got you. Temperance. Yep. Novel. Good work, welcome home again. Watch your words. Use it however you feel. Okay. You got this. Explorer of realms, you deserve it. My beloved child. Your blessings require you to be your higher self. Welcome to heaven. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anakin. Wishes granted. Yummy silence. All-knowing. Beautiful. I'm speaking to somebody who wished for a very spiritual awakening, who wished for a spiritual awakening. But deep in your heart, you wished for extreme passion, extreme passion, extreme passionate love, extreme passion for life. And God gave you a spiritual awakening. God gave you the truth, the raw truth, as raw as it gets. Trust the process. And yeah, God planted a seed in you. And that seed is growing every day. And with each and every day, your passion increases. And your dreams become a reality. Every day, more and more. Anything else, Spirit? Happiness. Choosing happiness. Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Family matters. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Horseshoe, good luck. Vine, seek out information that will help you. Okay. So there are negative energies who look down on you, and I'm just speaking the truth. They look down on you, and they want you to accept their criticism. And what's funny is that you have discernment, so you're like, thank you, I'm not going to accept your criticism, but I will accept the criticism from those I value. I will accept criticism from my spirit guides, who I trust. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Yeah, you're like, my spirit guides, my angels, they're unseen. And I value their opinion. They're the reason why I'm here. They're the reason for my success. They're the reason for everything. So, yeah. Thank you for barking in my ear. But I know who to trust. And I do trust the God in you. I do trust that you are barking in my ear for a reason. But I have discernment how to decipher it and where it applies in my life. Because it doesn't apply in the way you think it does. It doesn't apply in the way that you want it to apply. Because the way you want it to apply is in a very fearful way, in a way that's separated from God. But that's not how I live. The way I live is everything is one with God, including this conversation. And everything in my life is bliss. Everything in my life is an adventure, is blessed. Someone is behaving stupidly, Turkey, in August. So, I'll take it for what it is. And I'm going to continue with my blissful journey, lighthearted and carefree time. Yep. Yeah. new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Sunrise. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And May. Okay. Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords. Yeah. So as you step into your highest bliss, just be aware. Be aware of everything trying to deter you. Five of Wands, Ace of Wands. Yeah. There are energies who are sent here, who have this demonic ambition to compete with you. So, they don't know how to compete with you anymore. It gives them a headache to even try. They don't know where to start. Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah, again, back to the beginning. Literally, back to the beginning. It's like that was your old life. Your old life had all these competing factors, all this competitive energy, all this jumble of anger. This new life is clear. This new life, it's just you. Just you and the sun. You and your horse. So, in this new life, it's like creative mode in Minecraft, where you know have everything unlocked, and in this empty world, in this empty universe, you have the power to manifest anything in lightning speeds. And Six of Pentacles. Okay. So, here's some energy from your partner, if that resonates with you. Your partner has been waiting for this. This person knows all about this energy, knows all about you, knows all about your natural frequency, the energy that you emanate. And this person could have actually been aware of this energy longer than you have. But there was nobody around them to support them. Just like how you had a bunch of competitors, had a bunch of egomaniacs screaming in your ear, so did this person, but to an extreme, extreme degree. So they went through what you went through to an extreme degree. One of the two of you went through something extreme, a life of extreme pressure, extreme obligation, extreme doubt being projected onto them. But they still always had a sliver of hope. They still always had Archangel Michael whispering to them. But now that you rise, now that you chose freedom, now that you chose independence, now that you chose God wholeheartedly, it's changed everything for them. It's changed their entire life. It's brought them to your frequency. It's brought them to your frequency. And it's also brought you to their frequency. So you two are giving each other two opposite elements of life. Now that might sound like they're giving you trauma, right? That might sound like they're giving you all this burden that they've been holding. They are. But it's not negative. It's helping you. It's helping you clear out your life. It's helping you see clearly what you went through. Because they have more experience, they have more pain to show for. More divine pain. Like this pain that they went through was not in vain. It was for a reason, and you're seeing it now. You're seeing now why they went through this. So they're helping you clear out at rapid speeds. They're helping you clear yourself out, and you're helping them clear themselves out. Giving each other equally. So it's like you two are both really very much equal. One of you is more free in certain ways, and the other of you is more free in other ways. One of you has been through more trauma in some ways, other has been in trauma in other ways. But both of you have this extreme faith in God, extreme connection to God, extreme wisdom. It's like even when you weren't spiritually awakened, you were still making awe-worthy decisions and making awe-worthy art and still speaking to the God within other people, even when you didn't know how you were doing it. So both of you are extremely, extremely divine. So it could be the masculine whose life is more clear. And it's the feminine who knows all about that life, has always longed for that life, and embodies that life, but got put into a situation where she was the light among extreme, extreme darkness. So the masculine is telling her, you don't need this. You don't need that darkness. You could come with me. You could follow me. You could love me. And she's like, first of all, thank God. First of all, I'm so fucking grateful for you. So her hands are on her head. She's like, she's hurting. But she's still extremely grateful and still giving to the masculine in her heart. So she's giving to him more subconsciously, and he's giving to her more consciously. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Anything else? Let's close it out. The Lovers. Beautiful. 6 of Swords and 9 of Wands. Okay. So it seems like for some of you, you guys are lovers. You guys have already committed to each other in spirit. And you're just balancing each other out, balancing yourselves out. Once again, the feminine is working through some tough stuff. She's working through some dark, dark demons that doesn't just heal overnight. It doesn't. But it will be healed. She will rise again. She will come back to her divine masculine state. Because people have taken advantage of her divine feminine, of her femininity. She is the moon. And people have taken advantage of that. And she's in the process of becoming the king within herself. And it's happening every day. And I love you. God bless you. Bye.